Hi guys, Trolls on Reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 5 of season 1 of the Umbrella Academy. Let's get into it. Alright, that was episode 5 season 1, and yeah, once again, surprise surprise, I enjoyed it. I think it was a good episode. I appreciate that it got a lot more clear about, 5, what happened to him, got to see him in the future, we got to see how he ended up breaking a contract. We knew that the assassins were after him because he had broken a contract. But now we, I guess, got very clear confirmation on that. I'm surprised this contract was only supposed to last for 5 years. That's pretty short, but I'm guessing, I don't know, I guess because it's such a high risk job. But yeah, I appreciate that we got to see him at this little montage. Well, not sure if it counts as montage, but we got to see him, grow up, getting older, um, having a little bit of a chit chat with Dolores, and then of course making the deal um, with, I guess, the boss, but she's also just a small part of a way bigger organization. So she wasn't even faced when he was thinking about, killing her, because she's like, oh, they're just gonna replace me. Also very happy that Luther finally knows, the truth. He knows now as well what is going to happen in a few days, like in 4 days. So Luther and Five got to bond a little bit more, and the same is also for Klaus and Diego. Um, I'm a little bit surprised. I was scared when we saw the ending of the previous episode. Diego will be totally out of control, but all things considered, he was. I mean, of course he's upset, but he was very focused, I would say. I really thought he was going to lose it, but he was still able to also take care of Klaus as well. And I'm happy that he, instead of just being like, oh, Klaus is just being weird again, he was like, now there is something going on. He's in pain. What is going on? And that he, went after him. I'm curious if we're also going to see parts of what Klaus went through. I'm gonna assume so. Um, so Klaus is very different. He's been there for a year. I presume in the Vietnam War. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, he was part of a war. He was a soldier of a foreign war, um, and he lost. But who believes that? Like maybe like the love of his life, Dave. So I'm gonna assume that maybe we're gonna see that. I'm not sure if I want to see him lose someone important as that. But yeah, he did have a huge effect on him, and I'm just wondering, like, how did he even get part of the? Like, it's one thing to go to a different time, different place, but how do you even end up as a soldier? Um, but Jesus, Klaus can't have a break. I know they're all going through a lot, but like Klaus, oof, man, and it was so, I don't know. I guess it was just very weird and unnerving to see him so serious for a pretty long time. I guess the ice cream truck was a nice change from that. Um, Also, like that we got to see when exactly Five made the decision, or well, they made the decision. He already made this, but I guess he found out, realized how, what kind of calculation he had to make to get back in time. Well, only 8 days left, but still. Um, But yeah, this was so very well acted by the actor who plays Klaus. The whole, that he got back from time. Again, how the heck was he even a year there? I guess it took him a year before he realized how the suitcase works. Like, I'm still not sure how exactly he got back to that time. I don't know. But I'm happy he's back. And, a year's long, but, it could have been even longer. But very well acted. Oh, God. Um, Also, we have to deal with the whole Vanya being with the creep and Allison trying to make Vanya realize, that there's something weird, there's something off about the guy. But yeah, for what has been established, it makes sense that Vanya is totally holding on, I guess. It's just wanting to see the best in him, trying to ignore weird signs, and it also doesn't help. I also wouldn't. I also would be pretty pissed off if my sister would do all this research. in the library and constantly being like, not trusting my judgment, and especially because, if you never had a connection like that in your life, and the whole time, the whole your life, you were pretty much by yourself, being cast out because you're normal, well, not extraordinary. So I can understand that, from Vaya's perspective, but damn, is it freaking frustrating, for us as a viewer, because we know we have the confirmation that it's some sicko. I'm just wondering how much information he has. I mean, we saw that he has the book. We saw that, he's pretending that he, isn't. It doesn't know that much about the Umbrella Academy, but please, it really seems that he wants her to lose. Well, I'm not sure lose control. Well, maybe. I don't know. Somehow he wants her to use her powers to kind of, he took away her drugs. And okay, he did help her achieve a dream, but he'd helped that by killing someone, by killing her competition. And she has this some kind of invisible force. I'm still not sure about that, but my guess is that this invisible force, something, I don't know, she is going to be the cause of the end of the world, but it's going to be, the reason why she ends up ending the whole world is because of this creepy guy who is manipulating her. It sure seems like it. But then we also have Pogo. Wasn't Pogo his name? At the end, who's also extremely shady. Something about that you shouldn't, the kids can't know, and what was it again? Let me rewatch that again. Whatever. Let's just rewatch what exactly you said, because I want to know.
How are you feeling?
Because he fixed her up again. He fixed up the mom.
Fine.
Do you remember what happened?
I do.
And you understand that the children...
Do you remember what happened? And instead, the children can never know. About what?
Know.
About...
I understand.
About the death of their dad? That's a weird sentence. I'm not sure what's up with that. But I'm just like, okay, there's something shady about you, but there's a difference between being like shady and hiding something and being a total creep. Like, are you just like, do you understand what happened? Children can never know. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not even gonna bother commentaries because I honestly have no idea. Nah. But there's something going on with him as well. Also, not even sure, because 5 made the freaking deal. Made a deal. And I shouldn't be too surprised. He did include his family. He doesn't want any one of them to die by the events that are going to happen again in 4 days. So he made this deal so that he is going to work for them again, but not as a, not in the division of erasing those, correcting people, correcting things, correcting timelines and all that, but no, working in management, actually being part of what they were saying, what's home division? Something more fancy, at least, probably way better paid than whatever the assassins are getting. But I was a little bit like, no, why would you make that deal? But I mean, he came back to save his family in the first place, so it makes sense from him from a character perspective. But still hoping that it's that okay, even though that he made that deal, he still wants to make sure that not whole the freaking world is gonna get. But at the same time, he already mentioned in this episode that he needed that briefcase to get back and start over his life. So it's not like he's too keen on this world. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see how that will continue. So, yeah, I guess those are like the main points. So I'm very curious to how this will continue. So for the people watching the Patreon, I'm gonna try to record 2 episodes next week. I wanted to do this week, but I'm gonna try next week. So don't kill me if it's gonna be 1 episode again, but I'm gonna try. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.